And I'll invite all of our young worshipers. There might be a few of you today. Come on up. Yes, or stay put, whatever works. But yeah, come on up, come on up, come on up. Find a seat on the step here. So how many of you stayed up late last night and watched fireworks? Yeah. How many of you stayed up late and watched fireworks? No, that's why you're here today, isn't it? Yeah. Way to go. How many of you had big celebrations yesterday with lots of food and outdoors and all sorts of crazy celebrations and parades? Yeah? You what? You helped light fireworks? Very fun, very good. Well, yesterday, right, we celebrate our nation's birthday, right, with lots of big celebrations, big parades and fireworks and food and gatherings and everything like that. It's a great way to celebrate freedom, right? And freedom can look in so many different ways, but today, our gospel reading was talking about freedom in a very different way, not in a big loud celebration, not with big fancy parties and big parades, but with freedom to be in your own very space. Freedom can look like just finding a unique space just for you. And if you listened closely to the story, you notice that there was a lot of chaos. Adults, always the problem. Can I get an amen? Fighting, yelling, it's kind of like they're on a playground still, right? I want to play tag. I want to paint. I want to go do this. I want to go do that. Well, you're not doing it right. And they're just fighting and fighting and quarreling, right? Sound familiar? Well, Jesus is like, okay, everybody just calm down for a second. We got to step back. He said, how about instead of fighting, we take a breath? Yeah, always good to take a breath. In fact, let's do that. Jesus talks about a very different kind of freedom. He notices that these adults are just getting out of hand. And he says, you know what? You don't have to play all these silly little games, these stressful games. Instead, he says, all of you, when you get burnt out, instead, come to me. Come to me and find rest. And in fact, some of our Bible translations, they use a very funny word called yoke. Yoke, not an egg yolk, right? But a yoke is something that they use to put on animals to help them walk together and to carry heavy loads together. So, Jesus is saying, take on a yoke together and let's carry these heavy burdens together rather than separately. And if you listen to my words, come to me and find rest, find peace, find your space. And I think what he's getting at is that he's saying God is like a big backyard where everybody gathers, but everybody has their own place. Everybody has their own space to be together, to eat, and to feel love and welcome. And for that we can say, amen. Let's take a moment to pray real quickly. Go ahead and find your feet on the floor. Give your toes a little wiggle. Let's close our eyes real quickly. Let's pull our hands out and smack them together. Send them on down. Take a deep breath in. Oh. Dear God, thank you for inviting us, all of us, into your love. When our minds and our hearts feel heavy, help us remember that we don't have to carry it all alone. Thank you for the freedom to rest and the joy of walking together. Amen. Thanks for joining. You can go take a seat.